What's up guys, my name is Wolves and today we have another video and I'm so excited for this video because it's a Warwick video, and as you all know it, I love Warwick and he's finally getting his rework. So this is the teaser trailer for his rework. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm super excited to watch it. I kind of saw like the image for it, so I sort of know what he looks like, but I'm excited to see what he does look like in the animation and stuff. But yeah, so excited. I can't imagine, like, holy shit, it's finally here, boys. It took 6 years, but it's finally here. So yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright. Alright.
I told you this was a bad deal, man! Shut up and move!
Who the hell is that?
Which way?
Over here! Wow, he's green. What the hell?
I see it! I see it!
Alright, so these guys are hunting him, I think. He's coming. He's coming. Oh shit. Oh my. Oh, you see the claws. You see the claws. Oh, what the hell is that? It's like the Bioforge. Oh, his bloodthirst. Oh, he changed his color. Yo, he is turning into magma. What the hell? Is he gonna like... Oh, he jumped. Holy shit. Okay, okay, we watched that. Holy shit, that is actually pretty epic. So we're gonna go back and rewatch it, but this time around I'm gonna like critique it like the hell out. Okay, so let's go back. He is green and he changes color when he sort of smells blood. I'm assuming that's his E passive. But yeah, so let's go back and watch it. Okay, so these guys are sort of kind of like hunting him, right? I think that's what happened. And then they're like, far out, we can't actually take this guy on. What the hell is that character? It looks like Sion. Alright, so we catch a glimpse of him. He's glowing red, glowing green, whoops, colorblind. So he's glowing green. Does that mean when he's like roaming through the jungle, like you can sort of kind of predict what the character is like? So over here, he's glowing green. Does that mean he's gonna be glowing green when he goes to the jungle or whatnot? Because in the dark areas he sort of glows. Maybe, who knows? He still does look similar to the old Warwick. This guy's super clumsy though. We see a little glimpse of him as well.
I see it! We're almost there, man! Let's go!
Alright. This guy's got the right idea. He's like, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna pause it here because we kind of do get to see him. Alright, so there's a little bit of him. So the bit that sort of glows is like the green bit on his back. And I don't know if it's something that's gonna be like prevalent to the enemy, like which direction Warwick is coming from. But you kind of don't see any of his abilities. Alright, so that over there, right there, like he charged at that person. Does that mean Warwick could potentially have like a charge ability, maybe on his W, because he was running towards a target? So he could have a potentially like a charge ability or like a knockback ability, because it did knock him into the what do you call it, the carriage that was going to take these guys away, right, to safety. So that's a speculation right there. Also, like, it just could just be he gets like a massive speed up and then he collides with the champion. He collides with the first champion or whatever. It pushes them back. Something like that. So there's a variation of what that ability could be. I don't think it's gonna be on his Q. It may be like, but I think they're gonna still reserve that life steal element to him. So his Q may just be like a full-on slash or something that causes like a bleed, because it looks pretty dangerous. And if you get hit by it, you're probably gonna bleed, right? But yeah, so some form of like a speed up on his W, maybe stat buff as well. Maybe it could be like an overall stat buff, right? So whenever he hits his W, he gets faster, he attacks a lot quicker. Maybe he just buffs some other stats as well. It could be something. So let's progress on. It's okay. So with that, his Q could be like a piercing armor, piercing Q. So basically, he slashes his enemies, and then like it takes down armor, or like it reduces their armor, whatever, like similar to Wukong's Q is what I get from it, because it kind of like pierced through the what do you call it, the carriage, which was full metal in that regard. So you can sort of kind of relate that to the other one. But yeah, so some form of armor piercing ability, maybe even like just to catch up to them, like just to claw through them. Alright. So we get to see a little bit of Warwick. He's grabbing. Oh, he smashed it to the ground. Now, some would speculate that that could imply like a smash ability, like he grabs them and he chucks them to the ground. But I don't think that League's gonna be that like complex, because something like Vi's ult, which is assault and battery, kind of does that, but that takes too long of that's too long of an animation, and like you're just going to be trapped for too long, and I don't think that will be relevant. However, we'll take a moment to sort of admire those little drawings that we got to see from that little short that we had of Singed. So that's the element that's going to connect to him. So one on his upper back, one on his lower back, and that's like the chemicals that kind of fuel him. I think we haven't really gotten to see his other hand. Like, I don't know which hand was sort of cut off, or which hand still remains the hand. I don't know if the hand that was cut off is the hand that has the metal claws on, or if it's the other hand, but we didn't really get to see the other hand. Okay, so this is his blood scent. Obviously, it takes a moment for it to kick in. So now we see him changing color. It could imply like a stat buff. Kind of, who can I sort of rate it to? Similarly to Aatrox's W, where you kind of swap it over and it gives you like a stat buff. Or, I don't know, who would be a lot better? Like Echo's stat buff? Nah, like doesn't, like you don't actually change color, but like it's going to be change color effect to a stat buff. And then it may be something that will allow him to sort of trigger his ult, because now you can sort of see he's like over enraged, so it may just be like an enrage bar in comparison to his old mana usage. It's a speculation as well. So now he's kind of out of control whatever he hits. So we do see a little bit of electricity flow there, but I think that was just from the impact and the type of element that he did hit. So he probably hit like a generator or something. But yeah, like he's obviously got that metal element going. It's burning up. It's gonna hurt. And it also may be something that will allow him to trigger his ult. So his ult may be a mechanic that works off his E, right? Which will be kind of interesting, but at the same time it's gonna be super cool, because it'll be like a new mechanic in that regard, right? Because you need to be at a certain health for his ult to trigger, or be able to get triggered. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this works in. But I think this is his E, because obviously his bloodthirst and allowed him to run faster, sort of catch up to his allies. But in this case, what it does, it sort of enrages him, and then you see this, which is the coolest scene of all time. So it's not a suppression. He leaps, right? So it's kind of like a hint towards him potentially leaping Warwick. Now, I've talked it over with a couple of people, talked it over with a couple of friends about the Warwick rework. This is like way back. I was like speculating like what sort of abilities he sort of needs to be relevant. And I think because gap closers are so prominent nowadays, he would need like a gap closer. So I think this leap is potentially like a hint to excuse me, change of his ult, right? And like it could mean that his ult is like a full-on leap to like smash, or like leap to like and it's a takedown, right? So he's gonna leap to the target, and then sort of similar to Kled ult, where he's just gonna charge at him and then knock him, like just like applying CC to that particular target, which was gonna do, as you can see, a significant amount of damage, right? So yeah, that's pretty much Warwick. It's gonna be super cool to see him. I can't wait for his abilities to get released. I don't know if they are released, but it would be so awesome to sort of see what they have in store for this guy. Super hyped. I just can't wait for him to come out, sort of thing. Like, I think it's gonna be epic. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I know you guys are also hyped for the Warwick Rework. But yeah, like and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos and be back here for more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Wolves out.